lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so.
Hi, I'm Diana Gibson from WFRE and WFND, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Thank you so much for watching Good Morning Frederick, the show all about Frederick County, the people, the places, what's happening. Here's a rundown of the show today. What's happening in Frederick? We're going to go over that so you know what is coming up. Our calendar is chock full. And then I have a chat with Miss Marilyn, Maria Derisavi. Fantastic, amazing young woman. And then your watch and win vehicle for today. You see your vehicle with a Good Morning Frederick magnet on it, you could win $100. Don't forget, all the proceeds from the Good Morning Frederick merch sold this month, and we have a few days left, about a week, goes to Maryland Ensemble Theater. So come to the home of everything, Frederick, 401 North Market Street in downtown. Pick up your sticker, pick up your pin, your chapstick, your t-shirt, and Maryland Ensemble Theater will benefit. All right, let's go ahead and get this show started on this Tuesday. Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. 2 locations here in Frederick County to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, and the other on Thomas Johnson Drive. Now, Spectrum Drive has the full service, meaning you drive through the tunnel, get your car all nice and clean. Then you can pull in and let the Fusion Car Wash staff give your interior a mini detail. That's right. Everything is wiped down and feeling fresh and vacuumed out. It's amazing. Now, Thomas Johnson Drive, you can drive through, and then you can use the self-serve vacuums. Get your car nice and clean. You could drive through every day if you wanted with the Fusion Car Wash membership. Download the Fusion Car Wash app and get your first wash free. FusionCarWash.com for more information. All right, here's the central part of our show. Let's find out what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by the Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. That's right, 3 great locations serving authentic Mexican food at an affordable price. TacoBar1.com for details about those 2 locations, and Taquito by Taco Bar. Taquito actually has a drive-through option located right at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. That way you can drive through and take it home and eat some delicious, authentic Mexican food. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 and also at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. We thank them so much for their support. All right, Watch and Win is on right now, weekdays through the end of September. All you have to do is pick up a Good Morning Frederick magnet, put it on your vehicle, text us a photo of it. Then if you see your car on Good Morning Frederick, you have 24 hours to let us know and you win $100. Pick up your magnets at Tree Trekkers off 144. You've got Key City Myofascial Release on West Patrick Street, Kids First Swim School at the FSK Mall, and you've got the home of everything Frederick, where you can pick up your magnet 24 hours a day. We have a basket out front. Just grab one for every vehicle you have, send them in. And actually, when you text them in, you get a Maryland Lottery scratch off just for doing that. All right, let's talk about what is going on in and around Frederick. On the 24th, which is tomorrow, it is the Cocktails and Carousels. That is benefiting the Frederick Arts Council. You can bid online. Go to fredericartscouncil.org and check out all the cool carousel horses and the chicken that are available to purchase. Thursday is the final Alive at 5 with Stick Time and the Who's Your Daddy Horns. That is going to be a great time. Final one of the season. It all wraps up this Thursday. Friday and Saturday, we've got Frederick's Oktoberfest happening at the Frederick Fairgrounds. You can go to frederickoktoberfest.org for details on the event and to get your admission tickets and go out and enjoy a little bit of Oktoberfest here in Frederick. On the 27th, there are so many things happening. We kicks off the day with the Each One Teach One kickball tournament. Then Frederick Airport's Festival of Flight is from 9 to 4. You can go to McCutcheon's to celebrate 50 years of Christmas Cash for Kids. That is from 10 until noon. Now, from 11 to 1, you can join Chris Michaels and myself at Covenant Family Chapel. It is on Coppermine Road in Woodsboro. I'm reading some of the stuff happening. It is the 20-year anniversary, and it is a community fair. The whole thing goes on from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Covenant Family Chapel. They're going to have so many great things going on, free to attend. There'll be some food, there'll be some games, there'll be some entertainment, and I'd love to see you. I'll be out there from about 11 to 12. And Chris is going to join me from 12 until 1, and we'll be broadcasting live on WFMD, which will be fun. So we'll have a great time there. Also, Oktoberfest is from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fall Fest, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Eveready Square in Chabreau. They're going to have some pumpkin carvings and all kinds of great things. Noon to 7, we have our 6th annual Jeep Fest for St. Jude at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. If you love Jeeps, well, you're going to want to head over there. If you have a Jeep, you want to check out the 6th annual Jeep Fest online to register. You could do some off-roading earlier in the day, and then you can hang out at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. There are all kinds of things. I think there's a People's Choice Award for Best Jeep and all kinds of fun. 1 to 3, Foxhaven Farm is having its first ever cake social fundraiser. You're going to buy your tickets, get tons of, I think, 4 or 5 different slices of cake. You can vote for your favorite ones. Go to foxhavenfarm.org for more details there. And from 5 to 7 at Rockwell Brewery, you can celebrate the 4th annual event to benefit Love for Laughlin. On September 28th, which is Sunday, Fall Fest continues at Eveready Square in Chabreau. Dynamic Automotive has the 17th annual car show, and that is at the Urbana Church Road location in Frederick, right near the Park and Ride as you enter Urbana. At 2 o'clock, Jorge Bernardo is at New Spire Arts. 1963, An Evening with the Beatles is the show he is doing. and you're going to want to get your tickets. It looks amazing. You can check him out on YouTube. And he did a show recently, and it was phenomenal, and it sold out. So we would love for you to join him. If you would like tickets to see Jorge Bernardo at New Spire Arts, 24 hours a day, you can text Beatles to 888-465-2944. Text Beatles 888-465-2944 if you would like to go to the show on September 28th. And on Sunday from 3 to 7, the karaoke contest finals are happening at Long Shots at the Clarion Inn Hotel. All the proceeds from that benefit SHIP. That gets us kind of to the end of the month, and then kicking off in October, ton of great events. I've got some really cool stuff to tell you about that's coming, like October 8th. The Traveling Vietnam Wall is going to be in New Windsor. It's going to be an awesome day. But on October 1st, if you want to kind of change the direction of your life, go to authorsharonprice.com for the information on the 12-week session. She is kicking off just $25 per week, and you could be on the road to a new you. On October 2nd, there's a fall sun catcher making class to benefit friends of our Frederick Animal Shelter. That is at Dragon Distillery. Brunswick Railroad Days comes in October 4th and 5th. Also October 4th, the Hispanic Heritage Festival at Carroll Creek Amphitheater. And October 9th, it is Blossom and Bloom at Union Mills Public House, benefiting Change the Conversation. I just sat down with the executive director yesterday. We'll get her interview on tomorrow coming up to tell you about that amazing organization. Really phenomenal. All right, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you have to do is email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com or send it to me through social media. I'm all over the place, but don't tag me because I don't see my notifications quick enough to get some of your stuff there. All right, we're going to take one quick break, and then we're coming back with our Miss Maryland, Maria Derisavi, and, of course, your watch and win for today. All of that comes up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shattered family beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located here in Frederick. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters and even build you new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. Because you watch Good Morning Frederick, you can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, let's find out who's doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Maryland Lottery, with tons of ways to win with hot scratch-offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app, Maryland Lottery app. It's free in your app store. Scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. You must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. Well, I got the chance to chat with our Miss Maryland, Maria Derisavi. Here she is. Every now and again on this program, I get to chat with one of the beautiful and gorgeous and smart contestants through Miss Maryland. I've chatted with Sonia Bowie. She is our Miss Maryland of 2000, along with many other juniors. But I want to welcome Maria Derisavi, our Miss Maryland. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, it is wonderful to have you. And it does sound trite when you call somebody beautiful and smart and talented, but really that does kind of explain the fact that you are, because you are our crowned Miss Maryland. Now you're on, is it 2025 to 2026?
Yes. I got my crown in June of 2026. So
okay.
It feels like far away, but every month that goes by, it's fast approaching.
I bet. And you are originally are from St. Mary's County in Maryland, and were recently crowned. And yeah, I bet it is flying by for you. So let's first tell our viewers how you got started in the Miss Maryland pageantry. What were you doing before, and what age did you get started?
Yeah. Well, I started in pageantry in general at 18 years old. It was right before my freshman year of college, and I decided to do something, to build my confidence up a little bit and try something new. And I signed myself up for my first pageant, not within the Miss America organization, but I ended up winning and going to the national level. And it was a great experience. But then that kind of pointed me towards the Miss America opportunity. And I was really enticed by the scholarship opportunities that this organization has.
A lot of people say that the scholarships reel them in, and then they stay because of so much more that they get out of it. But that's really great.
Totally. I mean, I did this in 2023 and I didn't win the crown. I competed for Miss Maryland, but I still walked away with scholarship dollars. And I think that's the most important part of this organization, is that even if you don't win, you still get to bring home scholarship dollars to put towards your education. And now, having won Miss Maryland, I now have over $18,000 in scholarships to put towards law school, hopefully. So big fan of this organization and what it's brought in terms of that. And that's kind of what, drew me in.
Yeah. And so you are currently in college studying. Are you studying law now? You're getting your undergrad? How does that work?
Yeah, I recently graduated from the University of Alabama with my bachelor's in international relations and Chinese and my master's of public administration. And that was all debt-free thanks to scholarship. And so I think one thing you'll learn about me, Dani, is that I'm a big proponent of that. And again, one of the many reasons why I really loved competing in the Miss America organization.
Holy cow. Did you say international and Chinese?
Yes, I can speak a little bit. And interestingly, in my Miss Maryland interview, I ended up speaking a little bit. One of the judges was fluent, and I think he wanted to test me, but thankfully I passed that test.
That would be, that's amazing. That's really phenomenal. And your master's degree as well. And yes, to come out debt-free, I mean, if nothing else, like I said, the experience is wonderful, but if you can get scholarships toward your schooling, why wouldn't you want to do this? So you competed and won the title recently. What was that experience like?
Yeah, I mean, you always go into competitions hoping that you'll win, but you never, at least I never think that I will win. So it was honestly just such a shock, but really an honor at the same time, because with this role, I get to serve the entire state of Maryland, and my goal is to reach every single corner of this state. And so when I felt the weight of the crown being put on my head, I felt that weight of responsibility. Like, okay, the next year is going to be hitting every county, meeting with every person I can, connecting with every person I can in the state to really understand the state of Maryland. And when I represented it at Miss America, I really wanted to ensure that I was representing our communities. And so just being crowned was a realization of all of that.
I know. Well, it is stunning, number one, as are you. But, I think the thing is, a lot of times people don't get out of their own county. They don't experience what an amazing state we have in Maryland, from, the Eastern Shore to the Western Mountain area. It's so diverse, and it's so great that you have the opportunity to get out there. Now, I know every pageant participant has kind of a platform if they are to win, and even those that don't still want to put forward. What is your hope to be able to bring to people of Maryland?
Yeah, so for the past 4 years, I've actually developed this program and implemented this program in various schools across the state of Maryland. It's called Seize Your Opportunities, and it's resilience development curriculum specifically for low-income students. This is teaching them about goal setting, how to remain perseverant, how to remain resilient amidst any adversity that they might face in pursuit of their goals. So I talk to students, I go into their classrooms, and I speak with them about, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or, what do you hope the end of this year looks like for you? Just to get them thinking about, how to set these goals and achieve them so that they can not only have those skills for, what their school year might look like, but also just for life. And especially with low-income students facing adverse circumstances. When I moved to Maryland from Kuwait, I grew up in Title I schools. And so this is something that I have firsthand experience with. And so having those skill sets is really important. And that's what I've been doing for the past 4 years and hope to continue to do as Miss Maryland, and hopefully develop that program further too.
Well, that's incredible. And I had no idea you were born in Kuwait.
Yes. I moved to America when I was 9 years old and have called St. Mary's County home ever since.
That is unbelievable. Well, we are so proud to have you representing. Tell me about the process for young ladies who are out there watching you right now who think, oh my gosh, I would love to be in her position one day. What is the process like? I mean, you started, I would say, almost kind of late. I know a lot of young girls get involved in the Miss America program earlier on, but you started in college. Tell me, what somebody watching right now needs to do if they're interested.
Yeah. So like you kind of mentioned, you don't have to have all of that experience in order to be successful. And like I kind of touched on before, success in this organization doesn't just mean winning. It can mean, personal growth through the life skills that you gain. It can mean, walking away with those scholarship dollars, or it can, getting a shiny hat. But
That's right.
That being said, to any young woman or girl who is trying to look into joining this organization or competing, I'd say just start. Like I said before, I entered my first pageant having no idea what I was doing. But I walked away with interview skills, public speaking skills, the list goes on. And I would just encourage young women to jump right in and compete, because this organization will mold you, it will shape you, it will polish you into the best version of yourself. You can sign up for a local competition. This year, going into Miss Maryland, I didn't do a local competition. I actually just went in at large, and that's an option for young women who just, want to kind of bypass working with someone if you kind of know what you're doing a little bit, or you just want to, have a little bit more agency. You can just sign yourself up, which is a great option that the Miss America opportunity has offered. So many different ways, but I encourage young women to sign up to compete, reach out to me. I'm an open book. And as someone who competed for the first time, not knowing anything, I definitely have some pieces of advice I'd love to give out.
Yeah. I'd say you are way more than beginner's luck though, my friend, for sure. But what is do you have to do a talent? What did you do?
Yeah, so at Miss Maryland and at Miss America, I did the same talent. And speaking of changes in the Miss America organization, they recently, in the past couple of years, introduced the Her Story component of talent competition. So if you aren't classically trained in a traditional talent, I'm not the best dancer. I can sing a little bit, but not good enough for a stage.
Right.
So I decided to pivot to a her story, which is really a young woman sharing her story. And so I talked about, coming to America from the Middle East and how much gratitude I have to be here and the importance of seizing American opportunities in service of not only your own future, but in service of others as well who might never get that chance. So that was what I did. I did that her story, telling my own personal story. But I mean, there are days where I wish I could, pull up a microphone and sing
I
something
know.
great.
But that's amazing. And I will say this, anytime an organization can give you the confidence to speak in front of hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands of people and walk with confidence and know your stuff, like that alone, with or without a crown, is an amazing gift you will use every single day of your life, walking into interviews, presenting presentations at work, or whatever you decide to do. So I do agree 100%. And I love that you said, just do it. I think a lot of people with so many things, like being on social media, recording their first video, they're so panicked about being perfect that they don't make that first step. And you can never achieve anything without that first step. So I recommend it 100%. Just do it. Find a local chapter or go to the Miss America organization online, sign up, find out what you need to do, and just do it. I mean, what is the worst that could happen? You could walk away with that beautiful headwear like you have. It's just absolutely stunning. So we really appreciate all you have to offer for the state of Maryland. We're very proud that you represent us, and look forward to seeing what you're going to be doing over the next several months until the day you have to relinquish the title to the next Miss Maryland winner.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. This has been so much fun.
This has been amazing. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Oh, isn't she just, a treat, a treat. We're so proud that she represents Maryland for sure. All right, let me get this up. It is time for your watch and win. Actually, I don't even have it ready to go. Goodness gracious. What is today? September 23rd. Here we go. Your watch and win for today, thanks to Tree Trekkers, Kids First Swim School, Key City Myofascial Release, and the home of everything. Frederick, is this your vehicle? If this is your vehicle, please text 888-465-2944. That's 888-465-2944. Just text and say, hey, that's my car on the show. I'm a winner. And you are. As long as it's within 24 hours, you got it. You can be a winner, just like we got Laura, Michelle, and Linda, who have all won $100 thanks to our great sponsors, Tree Trekkers, Key City Myofascial Release, oh, good gosh. Kids First Swim School, and the home of everything Frederick. I'm having a little brain fart right here. All right. So there's your watch and win for today. If you don't have a magnet, go grab one at one of those places and get it on your vehicle right away. And you still got time. We've still got plenty of time in September for you to win. All right. Want to thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting Good Morning Frederick. This show is all about Frederick County. If you want to be a part of the show, we've got lots of opportunities to be a sponsor, to come on, all that good stuff. This is your show, Frederick. All right. Have an amazing Tuesday. Let's get out there and let's be great.